Welcome to the highlights of the fifth game in the Carlton United series. This is the match between Australia and Pakistan at the SCG. Tony Greig reported the pitch was in quite good condition, although he thought there would be a lack of bounce and it would play on the slow side. Ian Chopper reported that Mark Taylor won the toss and decided Australia would bat. This is the situation as regards the points table. The Australians 4 points, West Indies 2, and Pakistan from 2 games have the 1 victory and they have 2 points there. They're on the bottom of the net run rate. Now, the 2 teams nominated for this match, the Australians have made Andrew Bickle 12th man. He will play in the game up in Brisbane on Sunday. Now, it's Mark Taylor, Mark Waugh, Stuart Law, Steve Waugh, Michael Bevan, Greg Blewett, strong batting line up there, Tom Moody, Ian Healy, Paul Rifle, Shane Warne and Glenn McGrath. 1 or 2 problems for Pakistan through injury. They have Wasim Akram as their skipper. They have Amir Sohail and Shahid Afridi going in first. He's the big hitter who holds the record for the fastest century in balls faced in limited overs cricket. Zahir Lahi, good player. Ijaz Ahmed, Inzamam ul Haq, a real danger. Mohammad Wazim, then Moen Khan and the skipper. Saqlain Mushtaq, Mushtaq Ahmed, Shahid Nazir and Mohammad Zaid is the 12th man. We join play with the first ball now. It's Wasim Akram, the captain of Pakistan, bowling to Mark Taylor, the captain of Australia. And your commentators are Bill Laurie and Greg Ritchie.
So it was away in 97. It's 1. Not coming back misfield, and they get 2. Shahid Nazir fumbling down a fine leg. And Mark Taylor away with a nice glance down to fine leg. Mark Waugh. Beautifully struck, could go all the way. The perfect cover drive to start 97 for Mark Waugh. It's none for 7. Nazir to take up the attack from the members' end. An edge goes off the bottom of the bat, going to race away towards the 3rd man boundary. So all of a sudden the Australians are getting those runs coming freely. That wasn't a good shot, but it didn't carry. It's none for 24. Wasim Akram to continue. Slow delivering, well run, chance if he hits. Hit gets guys, I think he's gone. That's very, very close. He got him at the striker's end. That was a beautiful piece of work. Taylor heading towards the V and he knows he's gone. And that was superb fielding.
Well, Saqlain on this occasion got into the ball quickly. It was going to his wrong side, but he managed a very good pick up and throw off balance, and Mark Taylor has gone for all money there. No need to question that at all. Beautiful piece of work by Saqlain. There was that break-in play that may have just been the concentration breaker from Mark Taylor's point of view. Calling for the quick single, and he's gone. So Australia lose their first wicket. That of the captain, run out.
It's 1 for 24. New batsman is Stuart Law from Queensland. Gone, it's 2 and a 1 over. All of a sudden it's 2 for 24. The master bowler got the ball to move away. Waugh fended, carried through, and this crowd on the back of their seat, they're stunned. What a hit back by Pakistan.
One of the few deliveries that we've seen so far do anything off this pitch. It's a good pitch, but Akram getting this one to run away from the right-hander, that really did seem away, and Moen Khan saw it coming, did the right thing. Look at Wasim Akram. He knows what a vital wicket that was for Pakistan. 2 wickets down now for Australia. And Mark Waugh gone, now 2 for 24.
Stephen Waugh taking guard. Waugh yet to score. Stuart Waugh yet to score. It's 2 for 24.
That's a good shot. Beautifully driven down the ground. Mid on just a little wide. And Stuart Law striking that one nice and sweetly. Good shot again, beautifully played, straight down the ground. He loves that shot. Well, has it gone all the way? No, it hasn't. They'll have to settle for 3 again. And it's the second straight drive. It looked as if it was going to the fence. It didn't quite get there.
Really is a lovely driver of the ball, Stuart Law, and he does it with little effort.
Tremendous atmosphere at the Sydney Cricket Ground this afternoon. It's an absolutely packed house. He's got that into the gap as well. Not quite off the middle of the bat, so it won't go to the fence either. and end up getting another 3. And now the captain is going to make a change. So it looks as if Amir Sahel is going to be bowling.
And nicely swept. Swept very fine. Good enough to beat the man at deep backward square. Here's Michael Holden.
Steve Waugh just beginning to step up with his scoring rate.
Mushtaq's coming on. We had just one over there from the left arm, Amir Sohail. Good catch. Miscued. Lahi has come round there and taken the catch on his right-hand side. He had to run pretty quickly and he had to pick it up in the crowd as well. Mushtaq has bamboozled Stuart Law. The ball hasn't come off as quickly as he thought. It's just hung up there and he's got a rather thickish top edge. And Lahi has skirted around 20-25 metres inside the boundary and taken the catch.
Australia now is 3 for 75.
Now the new batsman for Australia, the left-hander Michael Bevan. Mushtaq's the bowler and he's bowling pretty well so far. Turning the ball just a little both ways. He's got his top spinner working as well. Nice placement. He's got it between the man at deep point and Inzamam, the left-hander coming around.
Steve Waugh is really batting well. He's not really looking to hit the ball too powerfully, just timing it. Not very easy to time the ball on this very slow pitch. Sacklin to continue. Very good strike rate, Steve Waugh, and building, improving all the time.
That's bowled in. Sacklin gets the breakthrough. Stephen Waugh looking to sweep and has his middle stump knocked straight out of the ground. So a big breakthrough for Pakistan. They pick up the key wicket of Stephen Waugh, and Australia are now in some sort of trouble.
Yes, he gets some vital wickets, this young man. Watch the ball spin back. Well, in fact, it was a deflection. Deflection off the bat onto the stumps. And he knows that that's a very important wicket from the Pakistan point of view. Waugh out bowled. And the score now is 4 down for 96.
Greg Blewett is the new Australian batsman at the crease. Mushtaq to continue from the Randwick end. And that was the one. It's 4 for 100.
This is Sacklin.
Not out, and they're going to get leg byes here. There's a definite sweet shot. Blewett's a little low, but Michael Bevan, very quick between the wickets, is going to get back for 3.
He's hit that one beautifully. That's a very good shot. Smashed that one away on the offside. Well, you won't get many better shots than this. Have another look at it. Down the wicket he goes. A good positive hit in the air and over the top of that infield. It might do his confidence a bit of good. That's the first boundary for 11 overs.
Didn't quite go where he wanted it to go, but it's going to be effective all the same. They'll get another 3.
Yes, watch this one. Again, it's the googly, and I think you might have picked that one.
Changing the bowling, Shahid Afridi, the right-arm leg spinner, is to bowl from the Paddington end.
It's that fine, that's well played. The ball just straying onto leg stump. It's going to go all the way.
Very fine glance. Now, this is a completely different innings from the one Blewett played in the Test match.
That's it away. Brings up the 50 partnership in good time. .50 off 62 balls. That's just what the doctor ordered. Well played. Four deliveries, cracked that beautifully. It runs off the over, 4 for 149.
This is Amir Sohail bowling, left arm around the wicket.
And he makes a meal of it. Charges Sohail and is bowled, neck and crop, hitting across the line. And just when you think Pakistan are in trouble, they hit back.
They certainly do, and it's happened all the way through this innings. 2 wickets fell at 24, just when the Australians got away to a brilliant start. And then another wicket fell to stop the impetus. Blewett was on his way down, and Amir Sohail just speared it into the dirt and beat him with a straight one. 5 for 154.
Tom Moody takes guard. Oh, it's gone. He's hit the leading edge, and Afridi strikes again. Australia in trouble on New Year's Day 97. Some excellent bowling, some different batting on that occasion. Just tried to work it on the onside. Return catch.
Well, the 240 we were talking about is something the Australians will settle for now. That's very much the leading edge, just trying to work it away there through mid-wicket, perhaps to pick up an easy 2 or a fast run 2. And Afridi has done it again.
Moving out for 27, 6 for 156. Ian Healy, the new batsman, talking to Tom Moody. The pressure's on now for the Australians. The run rate's still good, but only 4 wickets in hand. Beats him. Moody could be out. The stumping's called for. Umpire Randall says not out. Didn't call for the video umpire. Simon Torfel.
He got back all right.
It's nicely timed backward a point. Umpire Steve Davis officiating. He's coming back. This will be close. The throw's short. Good running by Moody. Poor fielding by Mustak. Really was slack there in the deep. And big Tom Moody took him on.
Oh, that was very ordinary fielding from Mushtaq. And here's Afridi.
It's good to watch Afridi. He's enjoying his bowling. He's spinning the ball in his hand, one finger to the other, and really looks like he's prepared to attack all the time. Very aggressive. There's a quicker one. He got to be close. Hit him on the front foot. They asked the question, if he overthrows there or Tom's almost caught out. I'd like to see that replay again. That was very close. No single. He's calling for the replay for the run out. I thought with naked eye he was well home. Maybe umpire Steve Randall thought he was a little bit slow putting the bat down. Well, there's a bit happening at the Sydney Cricket Ground, I can tell you.
Perhaps it's the replay for the LBW. And nice call from the umpire.
Well, where was Tom Moody putting his bat? He's gone. Certainly the replay showed that. He didn't make any effort to put his bat in. Tom thought he was home, so did I, to be quite honest. He didn't really ground the bat. There's a shout for LB. That was very, very close, maybe just angled in, but certainly hit him on the foot. They scampered through for the bye. Young Afridi can't believe it. Here's the throw. Moody not grounding his bat, just walking in, and he's gone for sure. Dear oh dear, Moody would be disappointed with that. It's 7 for 165. Welcome back to the Sydney Cricket Ground. Paul Rifle makes his way to the centre. The big full house, a buzz here. And Pakistan doing a great job. The Australians making a meal of it at the moment.
Yeah, that's well bowled. Might have just been outside the line of off stump. Good over. And yes, Sohail to continue at the Randwick end. And he's got it, yes, at about the 3rd attempt. And a pretty good catch in the end, because he had to get around Ian Healy. There was a fumble, and then in trying to recover, he had to avoid clashing with Ian Healy. Good catch in the end.
Very good concentration here by Sohail. as Ian Chapper said, he had to contend with Ian Healy at one stage. There the ball goes over Healy's head. He just bounced it off Healy's head with his left hand and then took it behind him. Well done. Kept his eyes on it all the way through. Australia now 8 for 1, 73.
Shane Warne is the new batsman. It's a long Australian batting lineup, but they've been troubled by some good spin bowling on a pitch that is a little receptive. Shane Warne will enjoy bowling on this later on. Shane Warne just doing a bit of gardening before he faces the quickish leggy, Shahid Afridi. Chance at the bowler's end. Oh, and that just missed the bails. Shane Warne was gone if it flicked the bails.
Well, Ian Healy certainly is in a hurry to get back on strike, but this could have been very dangerous for Shane Warne. He would have been out by a long way. Afridi not really over the stumps either. He could have taken it and taken the bails off.
Two is the shout from Shane Warne. Varies his pace quite nicely, Afridi. Following the quicker one, that ball flighted quite nicely to Shane Warne. Got quite a nice loop. That's well played. Sarkleen will have quite a chase here. Eight for 187. 45 overs have been bowled by Pakistan. Plenty of those overs have been spin, and quite efficient spin bowling it's been. And we're going to see a little more now as Sarkleen comes on. The captain almost walked over the top of him there. He's just so keen on placing the field that he almost walked on Sarkleen's toes.
Gotcha!
Shouts of catch, and Ijaz does just that. So the captain has made a good move in bringing Sarkleen Mushtaq back into the attack, and he's got rid of Shane Warne.
Looking to sweep here, Shane Warne. Slow pitch, very difficult to time the shots. That seemed to just bounce a bit and get a top edge, hitting the top half of the bat. And Sarkleen strikes again. Pakistan, they keep on getting these wickets. It's 9 for 1, 9 to 1.
And McGrath just giving some advice there to Ian Healy as he adjusts his helmet. McGrath will be at the non-striker's end.
But as Wazim Akram comes back into the attack, it's going to be Tony Greig, and with him, Greg Ritchie.
Got that one away. It's bouncing away down towards square leg. They'll get two. He's got this incredible ability, hasn't he, Healy, to chip them over the infield. And he really does play that lofted shot well into the gaps.
He's got a very good head on his shoulders for this situation, Ian Healy. Batting with Glenn McGrath, he knows he has to do the majority of the scoring for Australia.
So Healy on 22, Glenn McGrath on 1. One short of the 200. And just 3 overs to go in this innings. And Sarkleen, have a look at his field. Where's there a signal for McGrath? There's one on the offside if he can drop it.
Gotcha!
In the air, and what a good catch. That's beautifully taken. Amir Sahel taking a magnificent catch. It wasn't going to carry to him, really. He's dived forward, and with his left hand, just managed to get his fingers underneath the ball. That was very well taken.
Beautiful piece of work here. Good bowling by Sarkleen. Just got this one to drop. McGrath couldn't drop the shot on it. But have a look at the commitment there from Amir Sahel. It's in his favoured left hand, but he got in and managed to get the hand underneath it. Glenn McGrath just stopping the shot. Watch Sahel here. And the other important thing was he managed to keep the elbow up as high as he could so it wouldn't fall out when he got underneath it. Good work from him.
It's not a very clever little chip shot from Glenn McGrath. So the Pakistanis will be pretty happy with their work as that one pops away on the onside. Stretches away one-handed, which is what he had to do because he'd never have got there two-handed. Very well taken. So Glenn McGrath out caught by Sohail off the bowling of Saqlain for 1. He faced just 4 balls. And so the Australians all out for 199.
Well, that's a disappointment for the Australians. 199 on a pitch that may have played slowly and with a bit of indifferent bounce, but it was certainly better than that. And they didn't even bat out their full 50 overs, as is shown by the scorecard. 199 from 47.1 overs. A top score there. Steve Waugh, 42, is in great form at the moment. Took him only 55 balls. Everyone scored quite briskly, but they didn't manage to get through to their full 50 overs. And Healy remained stranded there on 22 not out. There'll be 1 or 2 recriminations in the dressing room there, I should imagine. Now, the bowling figures for Pakistan. They had 4 spinners in the side, and it worked a treat. Amir Sohail 2 for 33, Saqlain Mushtaq 3 for 23, Mushtaq Ahmed 1 for 38, and Shahid Afridi 1 for 32 from 9 overs. The other wicket going to the skipper, Wasim Akram, 8 overs, 1 maiden, and 1 for 35. So Pakistan need 200 runs to win this match. It's not a very big total, but bear in mind the Australians are very, very good at defending a target.
Left-hander Amir Sohail will be on strike to Glenn McGrath. McGrath coming from the Randwick end. Just running out of the shadows into the sunlight. And that's where Amir Sohail likes to flay the ball through the offside. Good chase from Michael Bevan, but even he can't drag it back.
It's much shorter on that side of the field, which is the offside for Amir Sohail, the left-hander. Gallant attempt.
Well, it's a lovely shot. He's already hit 1 boundary through the offside. Once again, Michael Bevan can't drag it back. It's none for 12. Paul Rifle now from the Paddington end with Shahid Afridi on strike. And here we go. On the charge to Paul Rifle, trying to break up the medium pacer's length. 3rd boundary for Pakistan.
Afridi deciding that he had spent too much time at the crease without hitting a boundary, without getting the runs on the tins, and charging Paul Rifle on that occasion.
And there we go again. He's on the charge. Well, it's certainly going to be exciting if he gets going for any length of time. Easy 3 on this occasion for Afridi. Long chase for fine leg. And a great diving save. That's well run by Afridi, getting back for the 3rd.
Stuart Law is the man down there at fine leg. Had a lot of ground to cover. And that was a good save.
And that's well hit. Rifle shot the hand out, but it was too late. 14 runs off the over. It's none for 26. Oh, that's a little bit different. And it'll be interesting to see what the call is from the umpires. And umpire Randall saying that he ducked into it. Umpire Emerson was looking at his partner. Doesn't seem to be bothering him too much. And it's whacked him in the helmet. Very difficult one to judge because he was ducking. Edged and just short of Ian Healy. And Tom Moody doing a good job with the feet, but he did collide with the sight board. I hope he's not hurt. That's well struck. And this time Tom's a little more careful. So another boundary there to Afridi.
Very difficult pitch for these fast bowlers this Sydney cricket ground. Afridi had lots of time. He was on his front foot The ball was short and he stayed on his front foot and just hiked it over mid-on.
Freddie taking the opportunity to just tie the shoelaces. Now Paul Rifle, I thought he just missed his run-up, but obviously there's more than that, and he's not too thrilled about it. So I'd say it must be to do with the legs. It was in that leap where he really pulled up short, but he has walked off, and with just a hint of a limp. It's going to be Greg Blewett to complete the over. Oh, that's well hit. There's a man out there, but it's over his head. Just bouncing at the base of the fence. Well struck.
That's a big hit out there on that side of the ground.
Oh, that's a lovely shot. Welcome to the crease, Greg. But he's glad he raced up to take the ball from the captain now.
Where do I go next? Greg Blewett must be saying. One shot is pulled over mid-wicket, almost for 6. He pitches the next one up, straight driven for 4.
Oh, and that struck not quite off the middle, but well enough to get to the boundary. 16 runs off the over. It's none for 46 after 8.
McGrath charging in from the man again. There he goes. He could be out. No, he's over mid-off. Inside the circle as the fieldsman. They'll pick up at least 2. Yes, way! And he's coming back for the 3rd. That's good running. He's a goer. Brings up the 50 without loss.
Well, this is very sensible cricket. The thing that's happening here is that the fielders are up and in the circle, and so anything that's over the top is going to be safe.
Shane Warne obviously going to come into the attack. Australia needs a wicket. Nice edge, it'll go for 4. Going very fine. Racing, racing, racing. It's gone. 8 off the over. Pakistan after 9 overs. No wicket for 54 as Warne comes into the attack. But he'll need to bowl well to young Afridi, who's on fire. It's gone, so it could be out. Yes, it's gone. That's the breakthrough they needed. Hitting down the ground. But he did a job, young Afridi. He's given the start they needed. He took on Warne. And well caught it. Straightish mid-off on. But it didn't quite time it.
Yes, all our viewers in Pakistan will be a bit disappointed because he was going so well. But this is the capability of Warne. Pitches it right up there. Didn't quite get onto that. It was the base of the bat, really. Straight to mid-on. And they have struck the Australians. They needed to get rid of Afridi, that's for sure. Out for 34 off only 27 balls. It's 1 for 54.
Whipper, he's got in! 2 in the over! Return catch, a ripper! Went for the pull shot. Oahi straight down to the throat of Shane Warne.
That's a flipper. He can't believe it. Have a look at the look on his face. Shane Warne has done it again. He's come in there, flipped him the flipper. He's trying to pull it. Did well to get some bat on it, actually. Straight back to Warne, and he doesn't drop those. So the Australians right back in this match in a flash. There we go. Whack on the splice of the bat. Straight back to him. And that's it. Zahoor Ilahi, very dejected, accompanied off the ground for naught, and the score is 2 for 54.
Nijaz Ahmed comes to the crease, Warne with 2 wickets and a 1 over. This time he goes to cover and it's through. Glorious stroke. He's in good touch, running down the hill. And they'll be happy with 3.
Yes, I get the feeling that Sohail is certainly not going to be dictated to by Shane Warne. Either he's going to get out or he's going to get after him.
And yet another bowling change by the Australian captain Mark Taylor, introducing Michael Bevan into the attack. Oh, that was an opportunity to catch it as well. A bottom edge that went through Ian Healy's gloves. And that is a very difficult catch to take. But all the same, I guess it goes down as a chance. It's a little wide, and that's hammered away. And brilliantly stopped. Andrew Bickle, the Australian 12th man on the field in the absence of Paul Rifle, who's gone off with a strain to his left hamstring. He's very athletic in the outfield, very quick across the ground. Have a look at the commitment. Full dive, and saves a certain boundary.
That's well played by Amir Sohail, because he was beaten in the flight there. It's got to go to the bowler's end, wrong end. Would have been in trouble.
That's beautifully bowled. He went wide of the crease. Very, very close.
It's down the ground and over the top of mid-on's head. It's well played. It might not get to the fence down there. Running away as it's Law down there, picks it up and gets it back. It was well played though. That was purposely hit straight down the ground, and he targeted the mid-on fieldsman who was up. Oh, he's hit that one away down towards square leg. That's a good shot. It's going all the way too. That's beautiful timing. So Amir Sohail turning it on. Every now and again he goes for one outside off stump and plays it away on the onside. That time he picked the gap perfectly.
Good way to bring up the 100 for Pakistan, which puts them halfway on their chase.
Well, it's going to be Bevan to continue. Oh, that's a good shot. Beautiful shot. One bouncing into the crowd. Well, you won't see many better than that one. That was hit straight over the top of extra cover. Bounced once into the crowd.
He doesn't leave you in any doubt about his intentions, Ejaz. There's a big wind-up when he decides to go over the top. Terrific follow-through. He got that one pretty well. Landed just a couple of metres inside the fence.
And that's brought up the 50 partnership. That may well have hit the bottom edge of the bat. It's from racing away down towards fine leg. I think it might just be dragged back there. Have to keep an eye on the umpire. Yes, there's some bat in that one. There's also a quick delivery. Mark Waugh continuing. Sohail on strike and on 49. We haven't seen a 50 scored yet in this match. And that's it. Just guiding that one into the gap on the offside. That's pretty well played. I think he's pretty well enjoyed it as well. I think he realises also how important this knock is. If he can keep going here, then Pakistan could well get right up there and win this match.
Current run rate is 4.35 for Pakistan, so they've managed to keep it above the asking rate for most of this innings. The original rate was 4, so they've never really let it get away from them.
It's close, that's out, yes! Vaughan does it again! Beautiful bowling, exception at its best. Australia back in with a rough chance here because Vaughan has taken 3.
This is a good delivery from Shane Warne. Pitched and hurried on to Amir Sohail, pitched in line and rushed on to him and hit him plumb in front. Absolutely nothing wrong with that decision at all. Would have hit mid-stump 3/4 of the way up. And Shane Warne has struck again for Australia, giving them another sight of it. It's 3 for 129 Pakistan.
Inzamam al-Haq, the new batsman, strike rate is 74.3. Pakistan still the favourites, particularly with Ejaz and good touch on 39. Inzamam on strike, and he looks as if he's in good touch as well as he whips that through mid-wicket off his toes. They should get 3. Inzaman's a bit slow, but here he comes. He's steaming back, and that was a shot of a batsman in form. That's clubbed down the ground. Didn't quite get it, just cleared the circle. Coming back to the 3. That's good running. They've been very positive between the wickets. There's 1 or 2 strange calls, but they've been running hard, Pakistan. They look like the side that's got a big desire to win this match. It's gone for him. That's good batting. Got a star bowler operating. He's wafted him straight down the ground. A beautiful shot over mid-off. They look an in-form side, Pakistan, with the ball and the bat.
Just fractionally too much up to the batsman on that occasion, Shane Warne. He has the mid-off and the mid-on in. Ijaz playing right through the line of the ball there. With mid-off and mid-on in, it's a very safe shot.
So Australia, now they have to bowl them out here. There's 6 men inside the circle. It's gone again. This is going a long, long way. Straight down the ground. That's a big hit. Bounces just inside the boundary. And he's taken on Shane Warne. He's picked up 3 wickets, but Ijaz using his feet beautifully.
That was a good shot. Got to the pitch of it and hit straight again. Very important if you're going to be hitting against the spinners to hit straight. Not quite carrying over the boundary. 1 bounce, and that brings up his 50, Ijaz. A well-played half-century for Pakistan.
Good pull shot. The big man pulling it through mid-wicket, stands erect, and he should nearly almost run 4 here. He's probably running out of puff. Happy with 3. Good call by Inzman too. He's not that fast. Looks to be in very good touch. Got him! Superb bowling. Beautiful fight. Got him forward. Knocked back the stumps. And Ken Warner win Australia in his 8th over.
Well, that's exactly what Mark Taylor and Australia need from Shane Warne. A bit of magic. He has bowled very well. Got 3 wickets before this delivery, but look at this one. Pitching outside leg and hitting off. Beautifully bowled, good length. And another wicket for Shane Warne. They needed that. It's 4 for 153.
Mohammed Wasim comes to the crease. Warne doing a great job for Mark Taylor and his team. He's keeping them in this match.
So Pakistan just falling behind at a similar stage.
And now it's going to be Stuart Law. And he's got 1. He's taken 1. A similar fashion to the way he was dismissed himself, but that is a critical dismissal, I'm here to tell you. May not be the best ball you'll ever see, but it'll do for Stuart Law, who is make the big charge for selection in limited overs internationals and in the test side for Australia. Here it is.
It won't be the best delivery he's ever faced, and Ijaz was looking to hit it about halfway up the stand. Only succeeded in finding Michael Bevan down at backward square, who took a good catch. And once again, it's the bowling change by Mark Taylor. This Stuart Law is now the 8th bowler being used by the Australians. Ijaz Ahmed, what a crucial wicket. Pakistan now 5 for 160.
2 Wazims out in the centre now. Wasim Akram, the skipper, and Mohammed Wasim, who's made 1. 38 from 66 balls. Still, it's the wickets in hand that matter.
And that is a big stroke. Straight down the ground and into the boundary for 4. Beautiful off drive. That's the risk you take with the field up, but it's one that Australia need to take at the moment. Straight down the ground. And bouncing into the fence. So Pakistan edging ever closer to that target of 200. Now 5 for 174.
24 needed from double the balls to be faced. Just away from the man at mid-off, and 4 more. That's clever cricket from Wasim Akram. He knows that there could be a bit of a shudder in the bottom of the order if they lost another wicket, and he's really working at it now to get things over as quickly as possible. Well, the umpire's asking about that. Well, Healy is looking quite confident. Oh, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. Yep, he was in deep trouble. That's very clever work from Ian Healy, very quick. Well, now that's an interesting little situation for the Australians. They've taken the wicket they needed. That's what the umpire said, and it's 6 for 108. Stuart Law has taken his second wicket. Now Mohan Khan, a very experienced player, comes in.
It's a good hit. Beautiful use of the feet. Rushes into the fence. They've hit the ball nice and straight, the Pakistanis. Haven't tried to go over mid-wicket. They've hit straight down the ground. Situation, 7 runs required, 4 wickets in hand, 30 balls remaining. That's a big one. That levels the score. And Pakistan are going to cruise to a big victory here at the Sydney Cricket Ground. The Carlton United series wide open now, with Pakistan playing very well. Good, clean hit. It's gone again. So a big win for Pakistan at the Sydney Cricket Ground. For the Mohan Khan. 6 for 203 in the 45th over. That's a big win. Excellent bowling and good fielding by the Pakistanis and their batsmen, particularly Sohail and Ejaz, take to a pretty comfortable victory. 37,000 fans here this evening. We've seen an informed Pakistan do the job quite comfortably.
Shane Warne has been named as man of the match despite Australia losing, and that's a reward for tremendous bowling performance. He was the man who gave Australia a chance of winning the match, and he picked up 4 wickets.
Indeed he did. It was a brilliant spell of bowling, but it wasn't quite good enough. Pakistan 6 for 203 from just 45.3 overs. Wonderful stand at the start there between Amir Sohail and Afridi, 52 and 34 respectively, and Afridi's 34 came from just 27 balls. And then when Warne came on the 10th over, he did wonders. He got Sohail, Afridi, he got Zahur, and then he got Inzamam with a wonderful ball that pitched outside leg and hit the outside of the off stump. And then the Australians were just in with a bit of a chance. Wasim 16 not out and Mohan Khan 17 not out. A bit of experience there with Mohan Khan did the trick for them. 6 for 203 from 45.3 overs. And the bowling figures for the Australians, they're dominated by Warne. 10 overs, 1 maiden, and 4 for 37. The leg spinner Stuart Law from Queensland, 4 overs, no maiden, 2 for 22. So between them, those 2 over the wrist spinners took all 6 wickets. Bevan bowled pretty well, 10 overs for 35. And the problem for the Australians was that Rifle was injured, damaged left hamstring, 3.3 overs, 2 maidens, and none for 18. So the points table in the Carlton United series now. The Australians have played 4. Pakistan, West Indies have only played 3 each. And Pakistan are level with Australia now on 4. And West Indies have just 2 points. Coming up in the matches at the weekend at the Gabba, the Carlton United one-day series. West Indies against Pakistan, a day-nighter on Friday at the Gabba. And then the one that's sold out completely, Australia against the West Indies, this Sunday, a day-night match. Ticket World 131931 for the game on Friday, or 073223 0444. So Pakistan triumphant here at the SCG in what was a pretty good match, good contest, but the Australians not quite good enough. For the moment, we look forward to having you with us at the weekend at the Gabba. From the SCG, it's good night.